Hello, good morning. My name is Jennifer Ikwamwa, and with my team, are recording live from the Our Lady of Fatima Grotto, and this is Lumen Christi TV. Now, why are we here this morning? For a very, very special reason, which you may have heard whispers about, but you weren't 100% sure. We're having our very first Rosary Congress, our Maiden Rosary Congress, and it'll be hosted here at the Christ the King Parish. And this morning, I'm joined by let me start from right to left. So we have Miss Lucy Jatta, who's part of the planning committee. We also have Father Patrick Kwakopum, who is our chairman of the Rosary Planning Congress. We also have Mrs. Abanasafo Ofori, who's also with the planning committee. And we have one of my old friends from Legon. All Legon students have a good story with Reverend Father Ebenezer Akese, who is the parish priest and the host pastor for the Marian Congress this year. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and you're welcome.
Thank you. Good morning and thank you.
So, Father Patrick, let's start with you because you are our chairman. Why are we having a Rosary Congress? This is our first Rosary Congress, so why are we having one in Ghana?
So, when we consider the history of Rosary Congress, there's a threefold mission of every Rosary Congress. First is to pray for reparation of sins against the Sacred Heart and Immaculate Heart of Mary. Two is to renew, revive the faith in families and the church. Then third is to pray for world peace. So the church in Accra, through the leadership of our Archbishop, Most Reverend John Bonaventure Kofi, is taking this moment of grace, this Jubilee year, to call all Catholic faithful to this threefold mission: reparation of sins, deepening and renewing our faith, both in the family and the church, then also to pray for world peace.
Wow, that's very impressive. Mrs. Abnasafwa Ofori, as part of the planning committee, can you tell us some of the motivations behind the work that you are doing for this Rosary Congress?
Thank you very much. But like Father said, the first motivation is for us to quicken or to make sure that more and more people are becoming aware of the Rosary. You all know the Global Rosary Network led by Father Pencil that has, actually started this momentum. So with this, we want to enlarge the spectrum, get more people to pray the Rosary. Why do we want to call more people into the Rosary? Like Padre Pio tells us, the Rosary is a weapon for our times. When we pray the Rosary, you pray with Mother Mary. And in every battle, you need a manager or a leader who can fight all the enemies for you. So with Mother Mary as your partner in prayer, with Mother Mary leading you to our Lord Jesus, and he never says no, you are sure of victory in your battles. Unfortunately, most of the times we relax with our Rosary. The biggest motivation for this program is that by the time we finish, we have more Catholics and in fact more Christians picking up our rosaries, joining Mother Mary, facing the battles of today and claiming the victory that is ours. So this is the main motive, like in addition to what Father said.
So to encourage more the practicing Catholics, to encourage us to pray the Rosary more, not to take it for granted, but to pray, but also through our meeting as a congregation from all over. I'm sure there are people coming from all over the country to join this Maiden Congress, or is it only going to be in Accra? Are we having the Congress in other parts, in other archdioceses?
Yes, we're having the Congress in Accra, but the Congress in the country will be threefold. We have one in Takoradi, we have one in Tamale, one in Kumasi, and then one in Accra. So with this threefold rosary, we are congresses. We are expecting to get the rosary prayed nationwide. You know, whipping it up all throughout the country and getting more Catholics. We don't want to just say practicing Catholics, all Catholics, get up, pick up your rosary, and in fact, other Christians, because the rosary is not only for Catholics, it's for all the children of Mother Mary. I always like to encourage us that in Revelations, all those of us who believe in the testimony of Jesus Christ are children of Mother Mary. And she's ready to battle with us. With this Congress, we are counting on, motivating all Christians, all Catholics to acknowledge the sovereign queenship of Mother Mary in our lives, pick up our rosary, and claim the victory that belongs to us.
So to confirm, is it 16th to 18th?
Yes.
Tamale
no, it's 16th to 18th in Accra.
Okay, so Tamale, when are they having theirs? Or we haven't confirmed that yet.
Tamale is starting earlier.
That should be 8th to 10th.
Okay.
Then the Kumasi will be, I think, 31st to about 2nd, or maybe 30th to 1st.
Okay. So
days.
everything will be in October, Rosary
Yes.
Month. Okay. So Miss Lucy Jatta, as you are part of the planning committee, specifically with media and protocol, so can you tell us how you are spreading the message across, especially to young people who may have forgotten or may have taken the power of the rosary for granted?
Okay. We are spreading it across. We are using both print media and social media. Now, social media is the niche of spreading news. And then this medium too is one of the way to spread the program across to the people. So everywhere you can see it on our Catholic social medias, our personal social medias, our friends, the churches are using their social medias. They're announcing throughout the churches or all the Archdiocesan churches in Accra. From this week, some of the organizing members will be going to visit some of the churches to also talk about it. So we are using all the medias to do that. AI, social media, everywhere we are running out of, we are doing the program. And the program, we are also talking about the program lineup. For you to be able to come, you need to know how interesting it's going to be. We are going to say the rosary, and then we are going to adore Jesus. For Jesus and the mother, they go together. So the adoration and then the saying of the rosary will go together. We'll have divine mercy. We will have very, very good speakers like Father Akese sitting here with us now, Father Hansen, Father Donatus, Father Michael Mensa, Father Pencil himself will be talking. So all the 3 days is power packed. So you need to come. You don't need to miss one. If you miss one, you miss one of the most of the things that are going to happen. We are not only going to say rosary, we are going to also sing and dance. We are going to be receiving healing. We are going to be receiving deliverances. We are going to find peace. Saying the rosary will give you peace. It's a weapon that gives you peace of mind, clear all evil. So when you come, you should come and witness what the rosary is going to do. And when we are coming, we are encouraging people to come with themselves, their family, their friends, people who are not Catholics and already know about the rosary. Please come. And those who are curious about the rosary, who are not Catholics and they want to see, they should come and see the power of Mary, who was there with Jesus throughout from birth to resurrection.
So, Reverend Father Akese, let me bring you in here. We've talked about the rosary as a weapon, the rosary as something of power, but can you explain that to us once again? Why is the rosary a powerful weapon? Why should Catholics hold on to it? Why should we pray using the rosary?
There is nothing like a mother's love. And a mother would always go the extra mile to provide for the children. And that, for me, summarizes why the rosary is important. That you ask our Blessed Mother to hold your hand, to walk with you, to wipe away your tears, to encourage you when you are tired, to bring you hope when you feel depressed. So all the things that every good mother does for the child or for the family, our Blessed Mother does for the church and her children. And that itself must give everybody the encouragement to take up his or her rosary. In fact, a parishioner has promised to give us 10,000 roses for this Congress. Another 5,000 for the Congress in Kumasi. Another 5,000 for the Congress in Tamale. And the whole idea is to help everyone who will be at the Congress, after experiencing Mary's maternal care, to become an evangelizer, to tell others. Because Mary would even in the Magnificat say that the Almighty has done great things for me, and holy is his name. So when she has also done great things for you, then like her, you must burst forth in praise and become an evangelizer. That is how come you can say that, yes, I have tasted for myself how good Mary is, and therefore come and rejoice with me.
Thank you so much.
May I just to add to what Father is saying, that the Bible teaches us that in every battle, one person will put 1,000 to flight, and two of us will put how many to flight? 10,000. And imagine that you in this battle, your second person is Mother Mary. You put more than 10,000 to flight. You understand? So picking up your rosary, counting on her, means you are going into battle with her.
And if you recall the story of the Battle of Lepanto, which we celebrate in October, in the 7th of October, right? How did the Christians win the battle against the Turks? It was through the praying of the Rosary. So that is one area that we can see in the history of the Church, very visibly recorded, that the Rosary indeed is a weapon. And in this particular instance, if Mary would help you to fight a physical battle, then when it comes to the spiritual realm where she operates even more mightily, then she who is mighty to deliver will deliver you from both the present ills and the spiritual battles that you fight.
Reverend Father Patrick, we've heard about how the Rosary is a weapon. We've heard about all the various discussions and talks which we're going to have. So as participants, how should we prepare ourselves to fully participate in this Maiden Congress?
This Rosary Congress is not just an event. It is an encounter. It is an experience. And to be able to experience and encounter God deeply, it depends how you bring yourself, the container with which you come with. If you come with a small cup, that is how full you will be. If you come with a barrel, that is how full you will be. So we must prepare, knowing that we are coming to encounter God. We are coming to experience something more than just an event. And when we consider the talks that will be given, the first talk, which will be given by Reverend Father Ebenezer Hansen, the power of the Holy Rosary in the life of the Church. So we'll come to discover the treasure of the Rosary. And therefore, if you are coming and you are not open-minded, you come and you go the same. But I expect that through prayer, praying for the success of the program, and also preparing yourself, having even confessions and the rest, it prepares us to become a vessel that can expand as God is filling us. We are also expanding.
So, Father, you mentioned that Father Hansen will give one of the talks. That's the first talk.
The first talk.
The very first one. So, do we have the full lineup of all the talks which we're going to have from the 16th to the 18th?
So, the second talk, which will be given on the second day, Reverend Father Donatus Palu will be giving us the role of the Rosary in personal and family life, the role of the Holy Rosary in personal and family lives. Then Reverend Father Michael Mensah will be giving us a talk on Mary, our intercessor, biblical and theological. Mary, our intercessor, biblical and theological. Then the last talk will be given on the Saturday, will be given by Reverend Father David Pencil, the director and founder of the Global Rosary Network and the spiritual director. He will be talking about the Holy Rosary, a call to evangelization. The Holy Rosary, a call to evangelization.
All very powerful topics.
Yes.
And with very powerful speakers, well-known speakers.
Yes.
So, sorry, Miss Jata, very quickly, please, will all these talks be live streamed? Will people beyond Accra be able to follow via the internet?
Yes, everything will be live streamed from beginning to end. Even the walk, we might live stream part of it. So
Okay.
everybody will be live streamed. But the mere fact that it's being live streamed doesn't mean that you should stay home. Coming to the grotto is where you will receive most of the blessings. So please try and come. Don't stay at home. If you are very far away from Accra or because of something urgent you cannot come, yes, but don't stay at home. I encourage people to take leave from the 16th and 17th, the 2 days. Try and take some leave from the office and come and experience from beginning to end.
But you mentioned the walk. So when are we having the walk?
On Saturday,
Okay.
we are having the walk from 2 different points. From the digital center, formerly Obra Sport in Circle, and then from Accra Mall, we are walking and saying the rosary to Christ the King to continue the event. We are hoping to be here by 10 o'clock. The talks will start and the deliverances will start, and then
So you're hoping to start at what time?
Oh, the walk starts exactly at 7 a.m.
At 7 a.m.
Yes, so be there before 7 a.m.
Okay.
Yes.
So why 2 different locations?
We want to give people the opportunity to see the rosary. Going one location, a lot of people might not be able to see us to join. So when we come from different locations, and we're also looking at the numbers too. So those coming from Accra West, Kaswa and all those places can just join from Circle. Those coming from East Legon, upstairs and its environs, airport, can join from Accra Mall. We want everybody to see us, be visible to see us. Those who do not hear this message, when they see us, they can quickly go into their rooms or get their rosary and quickly join us and come. So the Rosary Congress, we want it to be visible. We want everybody to know that the rosary is a weapon for the program of hope. And with that, you can conquer a lot of things.
So on the 16th, which is our day 1, will be hosted by Christ the King. Is that right?
This is the venue for all the programs. So throughout the day, you will gather here, both on the 16th, 17th, and the
18th. So we are here at the grotto or at the main church?
The grotto and its environs.
And it's right. Okay. Well, we do have the space for it.
Correct.
Yes. So that'll be nice. We're just praying, dear God, that this great weather continues, because if it rains, Ghanaians who like to think that they are salt, they'll start vanishing. But on the 16th to the 18th, we're going to have perfect weather.
It will even amaze you that in times like this, if God decides to open the heavens, people will stay.
They'll come.
They will
Yes.
come. They will come.
Okay.
We've had testimonies about that here at the grotto. Rain doesn't stop people coming to pray the rosary.
Okay. So please, to reiterate, the rain doesn't stop you from coming to pray the rosary. So 16th to 18th, whether it's the sun is shining, whether it's dark, we have a shower of blessings. Please, let's all be here at Christ the King. Will be hosted by Reverend Father Beniza Akese. So, Father, as the host parish, tell us how you feel about that, because there were many parishes that they could have chosen, but they chose Christ the King. So
It's humbling and yet very exciting, because this is Our Lady of Fatima grotto. And the story of Fatima itself shows that Mary would always come to places unassuming. So it's not because Christ the King is popular, no. It is because of the grotto, which is here at Christ the King. That is why we are having this program here. And it's exciting for us as a parish, because to be part of this dream come true, hosting the Maiden Rosary Congress, is also a way of nurturing the faith of all parishioners. That having the grotto here means that parishioners of Christ the King themselves must always be here to pray the rosary. There's also a lot of task, because we have to prepare the place and be part of the preparation and ensure that everything goes smoothly. But I want to ensure who is coming, that everything is on course for us to organize a great congress.
Thank you so much, Father. So we are very well assured. Mrs. Abnas Ofuri, we're back to you again. We haven't heard your voice for some time. So let me come back to you. As a Maiden Congress, yes, we have these great panel discussions. So we have the priests who will give us talks. Will we have panel discussions as well? No, not for this one. But apart from the talks from the priests, what other activities will we have?
Okay. Thank you, Phil. Apart from the talks, there will be exposition of the Blessed Sacrament. There will be opportunities for testimony sharing. There will be sessions, prayer sessions, so to allow us to be open to the Holy Spirit. So there will be healing sessions, deliverance sessions. Priests will be available for confessions.
I was going to ask that.
Priests will be available for confessions. So it's a spiritual experience. So I would like to add that the programs is packed and arranged such that it becomes part of our Jubilee experience. You see, we are in the Jubilee year, and in the Jubilee year there's a lot of favor and blessings that God opens, and to tap that, you also will have to position yourself. So the Congress is an opportunity to position ourselves to receive the favors that are coming in the Jubilee year, and this is why everyone should take advantage of it.
Yes. So apparently we have to go because they're going to use the grotto very soon. But before then, I'm sorry, Ms. Jatta, I have to, because you're with Media and Protocol, and because young people, there's really a big call to get more young people to participate in events like this. I wanted to find out, you mentioned singing, dancing, for young people to also do. Is that still coming on? Will there be brass band as part of the walk, or are we praying during the Rosary walk? What's the plan there?
Okay, from the Rosary walk, we are praying and singing at the same time. There will be Marian hymns for us to sing. Apparently, we don't want to bring a brass band, but brass band will usually take away the solemnity of the Rosary prayer. Because Rosary prayer is kind of a bit of a medication, but there will be songs. Songs will be sung.
Okay.
But during the Rosary Congress itself, we are not only limiting ourselves to English, we are giving opportunity to other dialects to also come and show. So we say Ghana Cosmopolitan kind of prayer, because we have the Elwer people, the Dagabas, the Fantis and Ashantis to come and sing and adore Jesus. So there'll be so many things. The Rosary too, we don't even when we are doing the Thousand Year, we are not going to do it monotonously. We change the mysteries, so it becomes like different. Every mystery and what goes on. So it's not going to be like one mystery, a whole lot. So the dynamics of saying the Rosary too is there, going to be led by different people.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll be having loudspeakers for people to hear us.
Okay.
So I believe the young ones should come. I have a very 2-year-old niece, a 3-year-old niece. Since baby, she loves Mother Mary. I don't know how she came with Mother Mary. She has even encouraged me more to say the Rosary. So if you have a little girl like that who adores Mother Mary, we should all adore it. Some of the youth are going through challenges. When you say the Rosary, it gives you peace. Before you finish, you realize that you have calmed down. The stress that is on you has gone out. Some people, even when they can't sleep, they say the Rosary. Before they finish, they are asleep.
I'm one of those people.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you should. So the Rosary
I pray the Rosary to sleep.
The Rosary gives you a lot of things, and the challenging times for the youth where different vices and social media are leading them astray. We prefer them to rather use the Rosary. Whether you go to the social media, you pray the Rosary rather than look at other things. It will direct you. Sometimes you hear the whispers. So I'm encouraging the youth to get involved. This is for you. This is the Rosary of our times, said by weapon of our times, said by Padre Pio, right?
Yes.
Yes. So come and experience the Rosary. The Rosary is not only for Mary. Pope John Paul says it's a compendium of the gospel. When you are saying the Rosary, you go through all the gospel from the birth of Jesus and to the ascension and beyond. So please come and experience the power of the Rosary, the youth especially. this is your time to take the rosary as a weapon to protect, defend, direct, and guide you.
All right, so Reverend Father Patrick, this is our maiden Rosary Congress, and I know people will be contributing towards this one, but are we also going to contribute towards the Archdiocesan Grotto project as well?
So, I mean, the contribution that people are making towards the Rosary Congress, I mean, will go a long way also to help with the Archdiocesan grotto.
Okay.
So we'll encourage people, I mean, to donate because it's the same account and the same Momo account. If you want to donate towards the Rosary Congress or the Archdiocesan grotto, our Momo number is 053 57075, and the merchant ID is 335135. The bank details will be showing on the screens. So if you want to support, please just pick the details and support both the Rosary Congress and our Archdiocesan grotto. Thank you.
So thank you so much, Reverend Father Patrick. So as Father Patrick said, you can see the Momo details. It's on the screen right now with the merchant ID, as well as the bank details as well. But what if people have cash and they're around Christ the King? Can they, Father Kessie, can they come and see you? Can they put in an envelope, write what it's for, you give it to the accountant? Is that also possible?
Most definitely. And in fact, I want to even say that it would be nice someday that if you go to the grotto, you can say that I was part of this dream. And that means that don't think that what you have is too small. Whatever you can give out of your heart, please do. So that someday when it's being consecrated, at least you can say that yes, it wasn't like I'm only participating, but I was there and I supported for this to become a reality.
Viewers, friends, family, everybody affiliated with Lumen Christi TV and beyond, whether you watch us on your regular TV or you watch us online, those are the details for our maiden Rosary Congress. We are supporting the Archdiocesan Grotto project. So it's in twofold. We're coming to pray the Rosary, we're coming to renew our faith, coming to renew our bonds as a Catholic family, be re-strengthened in our faith, and we're also supporting the Archdiocesan Grotto project because, as Father Patrick said, several different straws blowing in several different directions. If they are lights, there are different flames everywhere. But if they are all together, that's a huge blaze. That is a powerful, roaring fire. So indeed, we can always do more when we are together. As mentioned previously, the Momo details are on screen. The bank details are also on screen. And as Father Kessie said, you can also walk in. If you have any spare 10 CDs or 20 CDs and you're around Christ the King, just say, Father Kessie, I'm here. The Archdiocesan Grotto. My name is Jennifer, and this is how much I'm donating today. Next time I'll come and I'll bring more. It is perfectly allowed. So please tell a friend to tell a friend. This is our project as a Catholic family. And who knows, Accra Archdiocese, we can have our huge family grotto, and then we can continue doing other projects as well in the other archdioceses in Ghana. So there's always that. My name is Jennifer Ekwamwa. Thank you so much for your time. You've been watching Lumen Christi TV. Stay tuned for more.